ass for 5 hours. You giving me how much? I cooked and cleaned and you finna give me gas money? No, dog, I'm gonna give me a pack. And then I'm gonna put my people on. I ain't gonna even make my boy. See, you gotta think like, you put people in situations like this to be crabs in a barrel, and then you have to have 20 different hustles. So what about the people that just don't have no hustle? Those are the people that work for the 750, wait till the first of the year, have all their kids, get $10,000 back income tax, and do it over and over again. And it's just a cycle that repeats itself instead of saying, hey, fuck that income tax. I'm going to go and get me an education and a job that I don't have to depend on $10,000 a month for having 3 or 4 kids. You know, I mean, not $10,000 a month, $10,000 one time, once a year. And, you know, once you buy yourself something for your house and take your kids on a nice little vacation or something, you broke all over again. And then you got to do it all over again. Yeah, so this has been a nice conversation. I needed this. I really did. Let me tell y'all something else. If I don't have nothing else, I have my word. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. 8 times out of 10, I ain't going to say 9, 8 times out of 10, I'm going to try to do it immediately. Because there are those other 2% of the times that I'm like, oh, I forgot. I need to go back. It's important, but it's not as important as what's going on in the front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important for me to, if I tell somebody, oh, I'm going to email you something and they waiting on it. It's important, but it's not as important as me talking to my mom or seeing what's going on. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes I'm like, oh, I really forgot to send an email. It's been 2 days. Now she really think, oh, I see her on live. And like, I really forgot about it. You know, so I want you just to keep this in the back of your head. Try to do what you say you're going to do. I promise I do. And I try to, if I leave you unread, that's because I don't want to reply to your message until I'm able to reply to your message. If I know it's about taxes, I don't want to answer right now. I'm going to wait until I'm sitting in front of my computer, and then I'm going to pull it all up, and then after I get it, then I can look at it so I can reply to your answer. Not just read it and then don't reply and then forget that you sent me a message. I know it happens. You feel me? All I got is my word. And I don't like to tell, oh, this gonna be my year. I'm gonna do this shit every year, my year. I don't make no New Year's resolution. I make a resolution every morning that I get up. So I don't wait till New Year to say, oh, I'm gonna change. Well, I'm gonna go walk. I'm gonna go my ass and walk today. And not the first of next month. That's just me. I don't know about nobody else. That's just me, how I get down. I don't want to wait till next month. And I'm going to gain 10 more pounds to go on a diet next month? That don't make sense. Well, maybe it does to some people. Because some people say, baby, I'm going to eat for my birthday. And then after my birthday, I'm going to eat for Christmas. And then after Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. You can still eat. But you mean to tell me that you want to eat so much then that you can't start dieting today? You can still eat that. No, I'm going to eat. No. We have different motives and missions there. Wait, what y'all talking about? Well, Atlanta may be cheap compared to Seattle. Atlanta is cheaper. It's cheap compared to California. Like, again, you can't come here and find a house like this for under $3,500. You just can't. You can look for it to go. The closer you get to LA, you can take this same house and go closer to LA, and it'll be $7,000 Listen, I literally know people that pay $10,000, $15,000 a month to live close to LA. Like they, but if that's what y'all do, who knows? I may be in a position one day as to where, hey, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire, and I'm gonna go live in Calabasas. That's what it costs to stay out there. People pay that. They pay it easily. So if you're making money like that, spending $10,000 a month on a lease is nothing. It's just levels to this shit. It's levels. So at one point in your life, you had a little apartment that was, $200 a month, and then you moved out of that one, and then you moved to one that was $500 a month, because I did. And then I moved out of that one, and then I moved to one that was $800 a month, because our first one was $165 a month. I'll never forget it. The second one was $295 a month. Alabama. Yeah. The next one was, I think, like 600, and I just kept going up. Then I had one that was 900, and I had one that was 1100, and shit. It's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. So I ain't nobody just jumped right in, bitch. I started from the bottom. Now I'm here, and going back is just not an option. Especially after you've worked hard for something. Yeah, really in California is very expensive. That's my main reason for saying I want an electric car, even the gas. But there are thousands, probably hundreds of thousands, at least over 100,000. I'm gonna find out. Hey Siri, how many homeless people are in California? Siri know everything. Approximately 161,548 people are homeless per any given day. 161,000. I told you, people come here and the atmosphere, the vibe, the culture is strong, the weather, and they just like, I don't want to go back where? Go back down south? Go back to where it's cold? Go back to where it's, it's small, and they just stay here, and they stay here forever. Cassandra said, it's hard living in Washington, for real. Trust me, I'm on Section 8, and I ain't ashamed to say it. Period, Lisa. Period. I don't even know if they have Section 8 in California. I'm quite sure they do. Probably I don't know. I'm quite sure they do. I'm quite sure there's Section 8 everywhere. But you have to, the qualifications, I don't think you can be married and all that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I was on it. I was on it in, whew, wow. I only had Marco at the time. So 1990. Oh no. 7? Something like that. Lisa, let me say my son lives in Los Angeles. It is, and especially if he live in LA. I'm not gonna say it's cheap in Rancho. It's definitely not. But again, it's cheaper than LA. It's 45 minutes, and it's the IE. It's Ontario. We're close to the airport. But the further you go out, a couple of hours from LA, the cheaper it is. So Fresh's house, $3,000 a month. This one is $1,000 more, but we're an hour closer to LA. And if you go further to Temecula, Out that way, you may get 3 bedroom for 2,500, 2,000. Not 2,000. No. Mm-mm. There's too many people here for that. Maybe 2,500. Oh, there's 50. There's Section 8 in all 50 states. No, Section 8 ain't all over the world. Early in Valentine, because let me tell you something. Go to Jamaica. There's no Section 8. There's no food stamps. I was like, what? It's a third world country and they don't give you. No, that's why they pay $150 a month for rent. 70. Listen, babe, where's the girl from I was talking to last night? What part of was it Nigeria? You don't? You remember me talking about it, right? Oh, you were sleeping? Oh. Well, she said she was 9 hours from Lagos, right? Something like that. Anyway, Nigeria, she was saying, oh my God, they're going up on my rent. And, when she said it out, I'm nosy. I want to know, like, how much is your rent? She was like, they going up. This is ridiculous. I just can't believe he wants almost double. I said, how much is your rent? She said, it's $700, but it's going up to $1,500. I said, what? Per year. She pays $700 per year. And it's going up to $1,500 per year. $700 a year? Amanda. Oh, yeah, San Diego is high too. See, once you pass Temecula and go on to San Diego, the price start getting high as you get back closer to the city. She won't even answer the phone. Did you text her? Yes. What time are your parents? Not in this world. She said everybody in this world. Maybe in the United States, I'm sure. It's a federal. Because if Section 8 is a federal, it's like Social Security. It's a federal project fund, and other countries don't have it. They don't have SSI, and that's why they call this the land of the free. We'll give y'all more everything. Just playing. That's why though. Everything said, I wish I was getting food stamps. They said I make too much money. I remember here in Birmingham, I had an apartment for $275 in South every day. Me too, Tammy. It was the best. Tammy, I probably was your neighbor. Mine was too. 165 was in Woodlawn, and then I was probably like 225 on the north side, and then I came back to South Avondale. I was probably like 295, 300. You couldn't tell me nothing. Baby, I stayed on 5th Avenue South by the food stamp office in Avondale Park. I just cracked myself up to even hear myself saying that. My niece lives in Ghana, and she pays $5,000 a year for a 4-bedroom house. Wow. Let me see where my husband. I just keep bothering him. Babe, what do you say? A lot of African Americans moving to where? Because it was. Did you say Ghana? Yep. So she said her niece moved to Ghana and she pays $5,000 a year for a 4-bedroom house. Ghana, here we come. I'm gonna go. That was one of the places we looked to, huh, babe? Yeah, but you said it was 5 or something. Oh a 19-hour flight and a 5-hour car ride. Who about to do that? Girl, I'd be sitting at the airport, just like book me a flight back. I'm not sitting in no car, driving on no dirt road for 5 hours with no cell phone. I ain't about to do it. Mm-mm. 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 Yeah, my husband was saying a lot of people moving to Ghana. My mortgage is $1,800 in Jersey. Oh, that's good. I see a lot of people moving to Thailand. That's a lot for a 4-bedroom house. Erlene, $5,000 per year, not per month, per year. Hey Megan, he's well. The government don't give a damn about us. The government really does. You're not gonna go nowhere else and get all of this. Like, for real, go look in other countries and see what they get. Now, it's up to you whether you want to excel and move out of what the government gives you. Like, you can stay stagnant and stay right there. Nobody tell you to go and hustle and get a better job and get an education. You can stay in the projects forever. They'll let you stay there until you die. And your sister can live next door, and your cousin can live across the street, and your grandma, and that's how it is. The whole family just live over there. It's just a circle. It's a cycle that continuously repeats itself. But then there are us that break that cycle and get the fuck. That was me. Even with Alabama, when we went to Georgia, like, it was the cycle was like, hey, I've outgrown this place. My business, I've outgrown the business. I've outgrown the cities. I've outgrown the crabs in a barrel mentality of nobody wanting to help somebody else because it's not enough to go around. That's it. Everybody fighting over all the other competitions, patrons. You can't even open a business. Well, you open a hair salon, and I'm mad at you because all my people gonna go to you. Like, no, your people gonna come to me because I'm good, and people gonna stay with you because you're good. But that's not the mentality that people had. Oh, well, I'm gonna drop my price down $50 less than yours, and I'm gonna get all your people. Well, if your people are loyal and they like your service, they gonna stay there anyway. They just coming over here because I'm cheap, and they just want you to be cheap too. There's different strokes for different folks. What happened, Erlene Valentine? Okay, what you sorry about? Where, Ryan? Outside the country? How many people handicapped? A lot, if that's what you're saying. But the healthcare is not good. Oh my God, they suffer. Oh my God. They suffer. Hey, Steve Richardson. Yeah, but everyone,
I got some good news.
Oh, no, it's okay, Erlene. You said a month. No, I was just making sure you understand that was for the whole year. But again, breaking the cycle doesn't always mean, be careful what I'm saying. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Yeah, it's good to have somebody break the cycle. And usually, you can motivate others to do, because I really would say my breaking the cycle of moving out of Birmingham, that motivated my sisters to, do better and travel and do more. And, she always said, like, if you hadn't never left, there's a lot of people that's never left Alabama, never left Birmingham, never, ever in their whole life. They go to Atlanta, and that's a lot for them, for some people. You drove an hour and a half, 2 hours. I drive that to go see my son. But if it's small, and if you don't know it, if there's no one that comes to you and say, hey, there's something so much bigger than this place. There's something so much better. There's so much more to see. If no one welcomes you to that or invites you, how are you going to do it? You know, if nobody teaches you better, how are you going to know better? Now, if somebody teaches you better and they showing you and they do all this and you still like, oh, I'm just going to keep this mentality and I know. Yeah, so, you know, some people you just can't help everybody. Yeah, you can't help everybody. Yeah, Devera, I felt it. But those that you can't help, you know, I know when I moved, I would invite everybody to Atlanta. And then once I traveled a lot, I was like, hey, listen, it's really only $200 to take a flight to Miami from Atlanta. Let's go see Miami. It's like, I ain't got no $200. Like, you don't have $200. Look, I ain't got time. Like everybody don't deserve to be in your circle. And if you have it, pay it. Because when everybody travel, I'm gonna say this, I think I pay for everybody every time. Like, let me just go on and show you that I'm gonna spend these little $200 on her and, you know, show her, make sure I want to do it herself. And then that's how it happened with my sister, because I paid for everything. I paid for the flights, I paid for the room. Ask them. Friends, ask them. I wanted them to experience what I was experiencing, something different, something better. And I always got to be tenfold. This girl named, she's a rapper from Florida. She's like, Miss Lisa took me on my first flight when I was 19 years old. She posted that. We came together. Yeah, so I like to have those type of memories from people. It makes me feel good. Good. All right, I'm tired now. It's time for me to sit down. It made me feel good. My baby done watched the whole movie.
Yeah, he's
without me.
He was there.
Hold on a second. David's in the garage. Help?
What's your address?
1930. Unity Drive.
She dead? That's the girlfriend? Oh, his mama? Amanda, I would love to. What state are you in, sis? Thank you, Christina.
911, what's your emergency?
Not for real, Erlene. It kind of caught me off guard. I was driving. No, Megan. He's home. He at his house. How long Vince been back home, babe? About 6 months? Or longer than that?
Yeah.
It's been a year?
Seems like.
Wow. Yeah. No other place. Last night he was looking, it started to look like, I was like, bro, come on, I'm about to take you home. You don't want to spend the night. But that's any grown person. You know, like, we had a good time. I want to go home and get in my own bed. Don't force me to stay nowhere. Spend the night at your house. Now, every now and then he'll want to come and just stay and kick it with us. But I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing.
Hey, Joshua.
Hey, Joshua.
Oh, look, you're doing things big this year.
I'm trying to.
I heard you made an honorable hit.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Oh, that was him. Who's the little boy?
She's still good.
Oh.
She's working, as you see. I have Jay.
Tiana? Yeah? Hey, Malik and Joshua are here. Here. Oh, aren't those for me?
Right, Brittany, because he ain't no joke with it.
Give me a hug. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm right here. Can I give you a hug?
I'm going to have to put that on there to see when he went back.
And give you a hug.
So I don't know.
Thank you for my candy. What's that?
Oh, that's her with the had the braids when I say her lashes don't look bad.
That's what it said.
Yeah, she probably young.
Younger her.
That's different.
Oh, but is that the different? That's the same girl though, huh? But he is a different guy. Or is that that ain't him? That's him? He really look young. Hey, Lisa. Oh, Brittany, that's amazing. He was like 10, like 9 or 10. But he did guitar lessons. He did guitar and keyboarding. Well, he started with keyboarding. He really didn't like that. And then he started with guitar. And he was doing both of those. And then he stopped keyboarding because he wanted to go to acting classes. And yeah, he was headed to Disney. And he was so shy and, just standoffish. And he really wanted to, and he really just would break out of that on the stage. But after he was back to him shy, composed self. And I guess he realized, hey, I can do this on the stage and, and then get off and just be chill. And that's what he did.
I know exactly how you feel.
It's just something my mother insisted that we always put on our tombstone.
I actually wanted to play something for you.
Yeah, Megan, it's been a minute.
Not anymore. I remember you told me that.
All right, it's 8:30.
That your mom did before she passed. So I checked.
Oh, babe, let me see if we got some wine.
She left.
Cause I'm gonna wind down. Why you look at me like that? You don't want me to have no wine?
One day Keisha got
Buy me some wine. I love y'all. Y'all remember, faith without work is dead.
your mom's.
Failure is not an option.
Never be erased.
Nobody owes you anything. Let me tell y'all something.
You okay?
So, yeah, and you are not exempt. But let me tell y'all something before y'all go. So it's this company, and I've been trying to figure out how to start the fundraiser, the building fundraiser, where I told you I wanted to show a chart of how it grows. It's supposed to be like a temperature gauge. You see it, and they mark off the gauge up top. So the company is called Brick by Brick. So I was like, what does the brick have to do with the temperature gauge? She was like, that's the website. You can share it on your Facebook, on your social media. I'm like, okay, it's good. So I said, at the end, how much this cost? She said, well, each brick costs $25. You buy them in bulks of 100, and you resell them for however much you want to sell them for. You hear me? Buy 100 bricks from them for $25 each. They come in increments of 100. Why am I gonna buy y'all bricks for $25? I can go right to Home Depot and get some for 75 cents each. So that means, she says, no, we'll ship them. Each person will buy a brick. She said, well, most people. I said, well, how does the nonprofit make money? She said, well, most people sell the bricks for $100 or $50 each. I said, oh, that's big. That's big. That's maybe for major corporations. Yeah, I'm not there yet. She was like, but you will be soon. I said, well, I appreciate that, and you have a good day now. $25 per brick? But maybe Casa Calina, because Casa Calina sent that little thing in the mail, and it's like, hey, fill this out and send your contribution. You can buy one brick for $500, and you can come for $1,000. You can have a plate at the gala, or for $25,000. So that's how the sponsors, that's how it comes in, is to where they receive scholarship, how Fresh got the scholarship, because the money that they receive, that's how they pay their employees through, they take $50,000 out of that fund and put it over here and say, this is for this person, this person, this person. That money pays for this employee to do. Like, it kind of makes sense, because I've been trying to feel like, what to do? How did that, what? Yeah. Right, $25 for a brick, and that's how much I have to buy them from them. So that means I got to sell it to you for, and I'll be around here selling the brick for $26, $30. Like, you ain't making no money. I know, I just don't want to get my people to pay no $30 for no brick. No, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else. There should be a platform for nonprofits that should be free. Everything's so expensive. Like, you remember we paid, it was almost $5,000 for Network for the Good, and all this, with all that, we ain't make no money. All these promises. Oh, get my wine. Yeah, all them promises. Let's see what kind of wine we got. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out something else. It needs to make sense. I want a red wine this time of night. I need orange juice with that. Ooh, lemonade Moscato. Oh, we is about to try this. Lemonade Moscato. Ooh. I was supposed to be gone, wasn't it? Earlier said, no Snoop Dogg wine. You hadn't had it? Yeah. I like Snoop. And come to think about it, look. Oh, no, I don't. I have some. You can't go wrong with that Stella Rosa, baby. But I want to try that lemonade Moscato. No. Babe, would you like a glass? Man, no, he didn't. Wow. Major goals. Oh my God. Where he get money like that from?
App he created.
No way. I better start creating an app. Listen, I tried to create a workout app, a walking app, years ago, and it was like $20,000.
Girl, I cannot believe you're gonna have me doing this shit for 3 months. Excuse me.
It's good. That's the app?
The bucket say restaurant.
I'm just chilling it a little bit. And y'all.
Design for me is off the chain. Not only can I monitor my progress, but I can check on my customers. Girl, I cannot believe you're gonna have to do this shit.
Yeah.
The floor, whatever, the bucket she's cleaning out of.
After you leave court,
Oh, Restaurant Depot. Oh, yeah, I see.
you go out with pizza place Domino's when your ass is
Yeah.
last
That's lemonade Moscato. Who would have thought? That's good. I be mix a little of this with that little Snoop Dogg. I'll be around here.
And you weren't even gonna tell me if you didn't accidentally leave it on my voicemail.
It's good.
You are so nasty. I need to get a new phone. Whatever, it was not that bad. I put it on a CD. Wait. Yeah, I did. Two copies? Yes. Said keeping, remember? All right.
Right. It's 11:30 where? Okay, Debbie Sunshine, I got you. Here's to you, sis. That's gotta be Vince. Look at your son. He literally eat 10 times a day. Oh, he must just get out the shower. He got a shower cap on. All right. What movie was that we just watched, babe?
Little voice or something like that.
The Little Voice? He like Tubi movies. I don't know.
It's not too.
It's not Netflix.
It's Prime. Amazon.
This Amazon Prime? Well, we watch a lot of movies out of country too. And that one may be. I don't know where it is. We'll see. But all right, I'm gonna entertain my husband. I've entertained y'all long enough. Bye for now.